Hello everybody and welcome to the 7th installment of the 8-part video for learning to use Camtasia 2. Now in this video we're going to learn how to use the animations and annotations. So let's start off with learning about the animations. So here's our video, and throughout the other 6 videos that you've seen so far, you see me zoom up on certain things. So let's say I want to zoom up on this connect with Ryan. Well, I'm going to go over to my animations and I'm going to go to scale to 100%. This is going to give you that nice smooth zoom tool that you see. And actually, I already have the zoom tool out. So we're going to take this zoom tool and we're going to put it right here. For the sake of this lesson, we're actually going to take out the audio, so we're just going to be dealing with video. And as you see, it zooms on in. So when we do that, I can zoom on into there. We could do another scale to fit. And guess what? It zooms in even more. So you can just keep layering on top of each other as such. So you can kind of make it bounce around the screen a little bit. So that's how I've been doing those. That's how I've been doing the scale to fit, or scale to 100%, zooming them in. Zooming them out is just scale to fit. That's what I had said before. So zoom in, zooms into the picture. Hey, look at that, Ryan Dest, and boom, it goes right back out. So that's how that's done. You can also do other things such as a fade in, a blank. I mean, these are usually done just with the transitions. I would recommend just using the fade in, fade out, fly in, fly out, rotate in and out. So for animations, you can do a fade out, a restore, fade ins, blanks, title tilt. They're all kind of cheesy things that I don't really like to use, but you can definitely check them out for yourself. The more interesting thing I wanted to go over is annotations. So these are pretty cool. We're gonna stick to this screen, so we're gonna stick into 100% so that we're just looking at the website. We're gonna go over here to annotations, and we're gonna start with the arrow tool. And we're gonna take this nice red arrow and we're gonna put it out here, and sure enough, an arrow appears. So we zoom in here, and let's say I want to go to the About section, which I do in the video tutorial. But let's say I really want to emphasize that I'm going to the About section. So as it plays, we take this, and we tell the user to click on the About page. There you go. Actually, let's get rid of that little dot so you can see it better. So now it's telling the person to go to the About page. Just like with the other videos, with graphical images, with the annotations, you can stretch them out. So I can have the About arrow go all the way over to there, and I can have it so that it goes all the way until you actually click the About section. There you go. You can add fades. Like I said, you can keep layering things on top of each other. So you can have the fade in and fade out. You can have that fade in, have that fade out. So that's just affecting the arrow. Look at that. Fades in nicely. And then it'll do a nice fade out. Boom. Just like that. You can also put the cursor effects on the arrow if you'd like. So you could do cursor magnify. These are all things that can work just like they do with the graphical image, or how they work with the video effects. And then another thing that we can do, we'll go back to our annotations. We can add speech bubbles. So let's go in here. Let's have this picture of Ryan thinking something. We'll have him like thinking something appropriate. Not going to do anything too silly. No, you know, we're not going to have him think something. We'll have him just say something. There we go. We'll have him... You just have them say hello. As cheesy as that is, but who cares? Boom. You can have them say hello. You can add the annotations. One that I really like to use when I'm emphasizing things is the arrow text, which is kind of like a combination between the arrows and the annotations. So I'll use this purple arrow right here. Like if I wanted to tell people, hey, check this video out! Exclamation point. Let's add a drop shadow onto that. So, or a fade in, fade out. Apologies. There we go. So here it is. Oh, hey, check this video out. Well, actually, at that point, I could just put, hey, check these videos out. Another thing about that, you can actually just change the text right here inside of it. Hey, check these videos out. So then you go back up and look at that. You see, that looks nice. And you can have it fade out as usual. So with the annotation tools and the animation tools, you could really make your project come to life. I mean, you could really make it look professional. Actually, I had said in a previous video I want to see what the frowny face looked like, so I'm going to use that first just for ha-has. Like, boom. Frowny face. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's too awesome. So, again, learn something new every day. I've never had a reason to use a frowny face, but I think that that's awesome. So, which is funny because I would always use a different product. I would use Camtasia 2 along with Photoshop, and I'd use a bamboo tablet. And I would actually animate like different smiley faces and arrows and stuff for different video tutorials. So it's nice to know that you have that. Because look at that, you have the arrow tool that does the same thing, which is really, really awesome. So as you can see, I could sit here for hours and show you different animation tools, like look at that video, and then that'll disappear, and then this will appear, and it'll say, hey, check out these videos. This is the last editorial video section for this 8-part series, so I thought I'd leave it off on that note. There's so much more you can do with it. But now we're going to get to another important video, the final one, which is exporting your movie.